Hello, Collective. Wendy Joy, Love and Light. I want to remind you, like I needed to be reminded by my internal guidance, telling me to stay positive. And that's an excellent message for everyone to do great things with. When we stay positive, even in the eye of uncertainty, or what appears to be a bombardment of negativity or mishap or misillusion keep coming your way one after the other. It's not meant to hurt or harm or hinder. There's got to be a lesson in there somewhere that you might have missed. I know that the biggest lesson that I missed with this whole venture that I'm currently, facing right now, where it seems that what I pick up, I drop. What I don't see, I stumble on. You know what I mean? Like, outside forces are trying to dissuade me. They're trying to misillusion me to see if I'm going to break my faith or if I'm going to continue to remain loving, compassionate, kind, positive, and forward moving. And I am. I absolutely am. I recognize what's coming my way and what is happening within the energy around me, and it could very well be affecting more than just me. That's why I say that holding on to positivity and keeping your manifestation, in clear sight, even if there's a disruption between where you stand, where you thought you were, right, with the foundation that you were creating, to where you actually are today, to where you still need to be in order to connect all of those relays to make seamless flow of energy come your way with the manifestations and the bounty or the abundance or the prosperity or whatever it is that you're looking to achieve has an easier, more attractable path because the road has been cleared. So I know that it's not always so easy when discouraging things come your way not to sit and dwell. I know that when I catch myself dwelling on outside influence or energy or misillusion or disruption or, blatant disregard, right? I have to remember that that's not my energy. And my energy is forward moving. It is in a positive, loving, light-oriented direction. And it's not just for me. It's for the entire collective. Because every step I take, I reflect on how my path is unfolding, the way I thought it was supposed to unfold. The vision that I have doesn't provide me the steps along the way, it provides me the finished result, right? So in order to achieve my desired destiny, I have to endure different situations that would make me better versed in order to illuminate a more direct link or direct path for you guys. I mean, I can tell you that I put my faith in an organization that, said a great deal of the right things. My mindset wasn't in a particular place at that particular moment in order to help me unfold my mission. And my mission consisted of a bunch of different things. I was coming back to life. My body was waking up. My mind was working with me and not against me. And with the understanding and the recognition that what was wrong with me had everything to do with parasite, once I was able to get rid of that, then, there was the healing that needed to be done in order to strengthen, repair, fix, right? And that whole time I was still writing book number 2, just as I am currently writing book number 3, while I'm still continuing to go through the healing process of regaining all of my cycles and functions and stability within my temple. My mind is clearer now, which means that I have the ability to juggle and understand and not minimize the work, the effort that I already put into a multitude of my endeavors, because I had asked for guidance, and guidance told me to allow partnership in order to assist me. Now, today where I stand, that partnership has done a great deal for me, but the most important thing, I didn't know I was supposed to ask. I thought that when it was presented to me as, a viable option in order to receive everything from A to Z and all in between, that it was one particular package, and that it had the start and the proper finish. Well, those are one of those things that I'm finding isn't exactly as I thought. But that doesn't mean that I should, harbor in what if, could have, if I only would have, you know what I mean? Because where's that going to get me? So my lesson is that even though we seek guidance and we could be directed to receive partnerships along the way, regardless of what kind of partner they may be, because partners come in a multitude of fashions. It's not just, one-sided. It's not a husband or a wife or a mother or a daughter or a friend or, a companion. It's more than that, right? So when you look at how other energy may be reacting while you're responding, and that's creating you some type of a dismay, understand that everything happens in divine time, and that you can't control what other energy does. You can only control how you respond. And the best way to receive proper clarity, when you recognize that there is an issue that maybe you were unaware of before, is to handle it with diplomacy. Put your emotions aside, get your thinking cap on, map out what it is that you desire, what it is you'd like to convey, and then put your desire and your ability to communicate effectively in a way that you tactfully, compassionately, holding understanding, right, and empathy for the entire situation. That comes along with forgiveness. Forgive yourself for not knowing or not seeing or not recognizing, and forgive the other party for thinking that you knew or that, you were well versed, because you don't know what the other energy truly is thinking, feeling, or responding, reacting to. You can only control you. It's how you perceive the situation. And then once you have yourself rebalanced and you're able to put clearer, more intent in your communication while harboring, love and light, because, compassion is needed for all sides, then you'll see that the road will open up more and more and more. Whether you use your abilities in order to achieve what you thought the partnership was supposed to provide, or if that partnership recognizes that, their end of the deal has not really been met, right? Or whatever limitations that they still feel are on them, you won't know until clear communication comes into play. So before you start jumping the gun and thinking the worst, or, dwelling down a street you don't belong, continue your journey on your path. Hold love and light and compassion. And then ask your spirit team to help you with the wisdom and the knowledge, the clarity and the discernment. And then use clear, intently worded sentences that clearly convey what it is that your boundaries are, that your needs are, and what you're willing to do in order to achieve them if this is a one-sided partnership. That happens. It happens all the time. But that's not to break anyone. That's just to show you that the courage and the strength that you had was always within you. And now you have the ability to use it to your benefit, because maybe you've handled the worst of a task that took more of your attention. And now it doesn't seem so hard. So it's easier to incorporate that task into your day, right? While still achieving your goals, allowing you to put more focus in what it was that you put aside, or that you thought your partner might help you with. And who knows, that partner could be a version of you. And you could have walked away from the outdated version of you, thinking that that old partnership was going to follow, where there was really no room because your vibration is so much higher. See what I mean? Partners come in many different forms. It's your personal criteria, or what you think your limited abilities may have been, to where you stand today, to how you can continue to unfold and evolve and develop. Everything has a place. There's always the right space. And when you hold balance and harmony, love and light, and continue in forward motion, then everything will turn out right. Because your belief, your true belief, and what you're manifesting will always come to you if you're aligned, loving, giving, and you're not looking to hoard anything for self, but you're looking to share by uplifting others with your knowledge, your wisdom, your clarity, with your bright light. My lovely collective, no matter what you do today, there's always a time to pivot, to perceive, to use your clarity, your wisdom, your knowledge, your discernment, as well as your compassion, your empathy, your forgiveness, and hold your boundaries. Because you don't want anyone to step all over you. Just like you wouldn't step all over another. I certainly hope you wouldn't. I know you wouldn't. You lead with love, and that is awesome. My wonderful, beautiful collective. Whatever you do, I am always here to add positivity, encouragement to you in all forms, through the airwaves, through my clear intent, through a conversation, through a text message. From me to you, love and light, peace and joy.